Okay, so once you've drawn your line, your next step is to cut it. So for that, we're going to use the bandsaw. So once again, just like with the thickness planer, I'm not going over the details of all of the safety procedures for this machine. So make sure that before you use it, you have received a safety demo from your teacher and have completed the safety test for it. And of course, as always, if you're unsure, please ask. The first thing, of course, we're going to do is we're going to set the guard height. You always make sure you do that to, as you may remember, about a quarter inch above the thickness of your wood, or as I like to say, one crushed pinky. So we're going to cut here, and of course we're going to keep our hands away from the blade at all times, and we're going to cut along our line. And it's very, very important when we're doing this that we don't try to back out. If we don't stay on our line, it's not that big a deal. What is a big deal is if you go back and forth and you start machining out a whole bunch of wood, because that's going to look absolutely terrible when you're finished. So don't worry about staying on your line so much. Do worry about trying to freak out, or not trying to, but freaking out because you're not on your line and you try to back up to get back onto it. Don't worry about it so much. Just go with the flow and see if you can, improvise a little bit if you have to make it look nicer, look good, right? That's the main thing, is make sure it looks good. Okay. There we go. Now, as you can see, I did actually end up going off of my line a bit right here. Now, does it still look good? Yeah, I think so. I think it still looks good, but I didn't quite go on my line, which is, I accidentally ended up going a bit off of it, and that's not that big of a deal. So I just ran with it, and I think it'll end up still being a very nice product.